Good evening, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm not sure if I sound better or worse than the last time I talked to all of you. Hopefully a little bit better. I'm not sure if I look better, but I am so happy to be sitting here. I need this me time so bad. I've really been under the weather. I haven't felt really good at all. But it turns out I just have a bad head cold with some congestion. So there's nothing they can do about that. It's just viral and you have to let your body run it through itself. So I have a brand new Dollar Tree haul to share with all of you. A majority of the items in this video kind of rang in at like $1.50. So I'm just going to say $1.02, and I don't have anything from the plus section. I'm really excited to sit here with all of you. Hopefully I'll have no sneezing or coughing fits. If I do, I will pause my camera because I don't want to put you through all that. The one good thing about it is all my germs are staying right here at home with me. Alrighty, so every single item in this video came from the same locations throughout the Hudson Valley because that's where I live, and that's in the state of New York. And like I mentioned, all these items pretty much rang in at $1.50. If there's ever something more than that, I always try to make sure to let all of you know. So who's watching Christmas movies yet? Me. Raise your hands. Me. Who's putting up Christmas decorations yet? Me, because you can see in the background. And actually, I don't know if I can get my camera to spin over there. Bear with me a moment. Let me see. You guys can get a little look of... That's about as far over as I can go right now of some of the lights on my tree. So I've been working on those. Let me get my camera back in shot here. I always like to leave just the lights. I don't know, it might sound kooky, but I like to leave them for a few days to make sure they're not going to go out or have an issue. Even though they're brand new lights, 2 of the strings had at least 1 bulb out. I'm like, these are brand new out of the box, and we already have bulbs out. It was just crazy. Let me just adjust my camera a little better here. Okay, I hope that's okay. Alrighty, so let's get into this Dollar Tree haul. Let's see, I'm gonna start in the baby section. Basically the aisle where you find your baby toys. These are so cute. They're by Angel of Mine. And first of all, they got a little rattle and a bell, which is adorable. They're super soft and plushy, just what the kids love. They've got a beautiful little zippy thing on here. When I say a zippy thing, I'm talking about Velcro. So you could loop it on their little carrier or loop it on a crib at home. I just thought it was adorable, so I thought I'd put it away for Ben. And then they had this one, and I love this one. It's a little elephant. And do you see what he's got all over? He's got little peanuts on his ears and on the front of him. He's got a little jingle too, super soft and plushy. The kids adore them. So yeah, I got those for Mr. Ben. All right, we're gonna go over to snacks. Like, wow, talk about a snackage haul. Oh my goodness. All right, so these were totally new to me. I've never even seen these at Dollar Tree before. Where do they come from? They're manufactured in Maryland, made in Pakistan. They're good until January of 2027. Cream-filled mini chocolate flavored cookies. And it looks like all the cookies have like a little kind of character or something on there. So I thought, okay, let's give them a try. Obviously right now my sniffer's still off. My taste buds are still off. It's better than it was, so I really can't give you a true taste test, but I thought these were pretty cool, so I grabbed a pack of those. They also had, by the same company, strawberry flavored, and these are, by the way, 3 ounces each. And these are good until January of 2027. So you've got plenty of time before those are going to expire. I bet the strawberry tastes good. Alrighty, staying in the foods and snacks, Old El Paso. This is good until March of 2026. It is the cinnamon churro cornbread mix. Yummy in my tummy. They had this version. Then they had this same version, but it said mild on it. So I'm assuming it had pepper in it. I love green peppers and stuff, and I can handle onions and all that. I wish I could eat spicier foods. I mean, I could, but then I pay for it later, and it's just not worth it with my stomach. So I have to kind of stay away from that. So I'm like a little on the mild side, if that. It just really depends. All right, this was a fun find. Super Moist Cherry Chip. I couldn't tell you the last time I saw a cherry chip cake. I mean, I haven't looked, but I thought it was a cool find. Good until April 13th of 2026. It'll get used up way before then. If you've got kids in school and you do the box tops, you've got a scannable valid box top right there. If you do donations or anything, or use them for kids, churches, things like that. These were new to me as well, and these are Biscolata. You get 3.53 ounces, and it's filled cookies topped with milk chocolate stars. These are good till December 10th of 2026, so all the way through till next year. What a fun little treat to put in a stocking for someone who likes cookies. So we're going to put those away. That's going to go in someone's Christmas stocking. And then I found, sorry, I'm not meaning to like lean in here, but I am literally surrounded by my Dollar Tree haul. The mini waffle cones are back, and they have so many flippin' flavors. I couldn't choose which ones to get, so I got a bunch of them. And I'm just going to dump them all out, probably like Thanksgiving-ish time, or maybe I'll save them for Christmas. They're all 1.7 ounces. This first one is cookies and cream. I've tried these before, not this, not the cookies and cream one, a couple of these other ones I'm going to show you, and they were really good. I enjoyed them. So cookies and cream. And then we have Dubai, which basically is pistachio. Yummy. I've never seen this one before, and this one is also 1.7 ounces. They also had milk chocolate flavored. These are all good till December of 2026. And then they had dark chocolate, which my BF loves dark chocolate. He is not a milk chocolate person in any way, shape, or form. He loves the dark chocolate. It's funny because when he eats dark chocolate, he sweats. His forehead will start sweating. Weirdo. He's such a weirdo. All right, these I think are pretty fun, and these would be perfect by a coffee bar, by a hot cocoa bar. Speaking, I have a hot cup of hot cocoa right here, because these are totally Christmas flavors, in my opinion. Cherry cordial, excuse me, and then sugar cookie. Oh, I want to try these so bad, but I know that I'm not going to do them justice, so I'm going to be holding out as long as I can, but I want to break into this big time. So yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different flavors. I was like totally psyched about that. All right. I have more snacks, but I can't reach them right now because I'm telling you, this is a big haul. So it's going to be probably 2 videos. I'm not going to lie to you. All right, let's go over to a few things I found in the party section. I believe Miss Margot showed these a while back, and I finally found them because they were on my wish list. And they're called Streamer Drink Markers. And this is kind of what they look like in the bags. I got several because I'm going to tell you. The first thing that I thought of when I got into these was I could do so much more than put these on drinks. But I want to share with you what they look like. All right, so it's basically a little tassel, which is too cool for school. And it's on this little clip. And it's plastic. You know, this little clip fits over, well, I know Taco Patty put these on and tried to use them for pasties, but her nipples were way too big. We couldn't get the clamps on. Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell everybody that, but that's okay. Anyways, Cheryl came along and they slipped right on. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so bad. You guys know I'm just joking with you. Anyways, I said to myself, you know, these are great for drinks, but put them on the edge of a bag for a gift bag and add it as a tassel on a gift bag. If you're doing baskets, you could add these onto sticks into the baskets, because I like to have things sticking up out of the baskets, like something that just says like, I don't know, I love you, or whatever the holiday may be, or whatever it may be for, whether the basket's just because or whatever. And then I would have something hanging off of this. I actually took one of these and clipped it on my tree, and it hung off my tree really nice. So I just think there's so many things you can do with these. They're so fun. And you know what else you could probably do with these? I don't know. Now I'm feeling a little, I just watched Trains, Planes, and Automobiles. Yeah. Hey, I could probably go to the airport and shake some of these off. All right, anyways, I found them in the party section. I think they're super fun. Obviously, you can tell the possibilities are, you know, they're endless. They really are. And that's what I like to look for in a product. I like to find something that has multi-purposes, within reason, of course. All right. This was in the party section too, and I hadn't seen this before. It's a party popper streamer. No mess, easy cleanup. Okay, so it looks to me like it's a party plastic ball. I have a candle over here, so I'm going to be careful. But I want to open this up because here's where my mind starts ticking away. Okay, its intended purpose is like a streamer for a party, right? But how I look at it, if I can get the darn thing open, oh my gosh. All right. So evidently, this is what it looks like. And it looks like half a plastic egg, and that's exactly what it is. Evidently, you take off this paper, like so. And then it says to put it in your hand and, like, wing it. It says, like, I don't think it says wing it specifically, but it says give it a good wing. All right, so I'm just going to do it, like, right here. Obviously, the harder you throw it, the more that's going to shoot out. So I'm just going to stay away from my candle and just kind of give you guys an idea. All right, so basically, this is what you're getting. Okay? Now, my brain instantly goes to, most people would just toss this in the garbage can when it's done and over with. Not me. What I would do is cut this up because it's tissue paper and use it in baskets or bags as shred. Why not? Just makes sense. Just my sense maybe, but you know, it's just my 2 cents. Alrighty, moving on into party stuff. I found these and I'm guilty. I got several packages because again, my brain is already clicking about what I could do to redo these a different way. These are party favors. Oh my God. They're little hamburgers and little donuts. Now, they're party favors. Okay, for the kids, they're little squishies. Oh my gosh, how cute are these, right? Tiered tray for decorations. For decorating, why not? They also have these little hamburgers. One just got away from me. These little hamburger guys. Check these out. How cute. I have an idea. I don't want to say what it is. I'm going to save it and show you guys when I've created it. I've also been working on the tree. I showed you all a tree about a week ago that I paid $5 for at Dollar Tree. And I said, should I flock it? Should I flock it? Wait till you guys see the tree. It looks so cool. And everything I did it with is from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to show you all that too. All right, more in the party section. Where's my cowgirls? Oh my gosh. Look at the mini cowgirl hats. And they're pink glitter. They've got the little strap. I have to open them and show you. These are so cute. If you're doing a party, how fun. Look at the cowgirl hats. Oh my gosh. Are these adorable? I don't know because I got a big book. Okay, well, that's probably not a good one to show you guys. Let's try this again. Only on my channel this stuff happens. You know, I think it's because it's just held in by staples. So I got a wonky one. Hopefully, well, anyways, I was going to put it on and show all of you. I suggest highly that you fix this before you go any further. Oh my gosh, only on my channel. Nothing like keeping it real around here, right? Okay, let's go over to makeup and beauty for a moment. All right, these are great for stockings. These are by Must Have Beauty. It's a 2-pack of soft and flexible, and they're makeup blending sponges. They're saying that they're perfect for blending creams and liquids. They had them in double packs. This one that's like a light pink. Let me get the glare off for you. And then this one here, which is more of like a peachy beige color. It's coming off really dark on screen, but it's not as dark as it looks on screen. So I did grab those. I did find this, which I thought was cool. This is by Be Pure. It's a gel grip face primer with hyaluronic acid. Helps makeup last longer. It's 0.4 ounces. It's a nice little tester size tube, which I think is phenomenal for the price. You know, they didn't have like primers and stuff, or they probably did back in my days when we were, you know, in the 80s and stuff, but I really don't remember the primers and stuff like they have now. I mean, some of these girls, the way they put their makeup on, it's flawless. It looks like China. The way you can airbrush it on, it's phenomenal. All right, this was something that was in 2 places, actually. They had them in makeup, where all your makeup and stuff was. They had like a display of them. And then they had them over where all your bath products are. And I believe these are, you guys know I don't like to say the dupe word because I never want to go there. But these smell amazing. Even with my sniffer off, they still smell fantastic. These are by Natural Scents. They're 10 ounces. This is a plant-based cornstarch shower powder. And this one is in soft vanilla. And it smells so good. Again, it's cornstarch. It does have an expiration date of July of 2028, and I'll show you right back there. I did find another scent, and this one is Brazilian Sun, and it smells very good. I was like on the fence, so I got one of each. They had another scent. Whoops. And I don't recall what it was. Ugh, my bad. And I said to myself, I should have taken a picture of it, and I didn't. It just wasn't one that I was like really interested in. All right, this was also in Makeup and Beauty, and I think somebody probably put them there because they thought they were eyebrow brushes, which they absolutely could be. But this is actually for your hair. Anybody that takes their hair and pulls it back really thick or likes to keep the edges clean, these are the perfect brushes for that because it helps those fine little hairs just get exactly where you want them, especially when you like tightening up the back and things. So I loved this, and the fact that it was in purple, I said, I'm putting that in my hair collection. Alrighty, what else do I have going on here? These were over by where you get your tin foils and things like that, because with Turkey Day coming up next week already, these are handy wrap oven bags. You get 4 bags in a package. They're BPA free, and it says it fits up to 10 pounds for tender, juicy meats. And I thought, you know what? I like to just kind of have that stuff on the side, so I grabbed me some of those. And then they had the turkey bags. And this is 2 bags, and it fits up to a 10-pound turkey, so it's not going to fit one of those gargantuan, 25, 30-pounders. But I like to have these on hand for other items besides their intended use, because you just never know. Alrighty, I do have so many more things I want to share with all you guys, but I do have another commitment fairly shortly, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up for now, but I will have another video for you. God willing, I'll be sitting here tomorrow with all of you spending some me time. I so appreciate each and every one of you, and we're getting so close, so close. You guys must know what I'm talking about because I've been talking about it a lot, and I really hope somebody gets this before Christmas because I think it would make a great Christmas gift. Until next time, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. A big hug from me to all of you, and until next time. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. I have a card. It came today from Miss Cheryl, and it's my Snoop Dogg Happy Thanksgiving. Love it. And it says, wishing you an extra big helping of happiness. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, girly pop. Love, Cheryl, and Penny too. And Penny's her kitty cat. And if you ever get mail from Cheryl, she always draws a picture of her kitty cat, Penny. Always love your pictures and your drawings, Cheryl. Thank you so much for the card, my love. I love you, girlfriend. Until next time, everybody, thank you so much. Bye for now.